Alright, hello viewers, and welcome back to Let's Build a House with me. Today we're going to build a house, or we're at least going to start. So there's a bunch of designs that I've thought of and things that we could do, and really there's no reason why we can't build more than one house and then just choose once we're done building. So we're going to do that. We're going to build a lot of things and then pick the one that we like the most and then build that. So, we're going to create a new world for this. It has to be creative, of course, and I don't know, we want all of this, and we will do, this new music is kind of awesome. Except the E didn't fit, but that's okay. Okay, so we have a couple of ideas, or I do. So, there's the ones that I mentioned last time, a modern build. The thing about building modern houses is, you really have to look at the surrounding environment and the surrounding blocks, because it needs to be in a perfect location to look good, and it barely and rarely will fit in with the environment. So, that's a bit of the problem with modern. If we went for like an old rustic, steampunk Viking type build thing, that's kind of what I'm thinking, that would be very cool as well. Oh, this looks like a great place to build. This is looking good, looking very good. We have several different biomes to choose from. Forest, birch forest, roofed forest, plains. Okay, and let me keep talking. We could do a type of Victorian themed house. Here's another cool thing that I thought of, kind of based off a suggestion in a comment. I got a comment suggesting I do like a Victorian hotel overlooking, you know, like on a ridge type thing. And that kind of led me to think, what if we did a kind of 1930s abandoned haunted hotel type of thing, really run down and kind of, you know, like it would have the neon sign but all broken and scary. Or we could do like a type of church abbey thing, yeah, right next to the haunted. Yeah, with some of the new block types, I actually want to get into the 1.8 snapshot so we can check out some of the new blocks, because they look really awesome. I'm very impressed with the textures on the new blocks, but we basically have a lot of builds to choose from, and it's kind of cool. It is kind of cool. So really the only thing to do is start building, and I guess we can just, you know, keep this series going for as long as we want and just kind of end it once we get the perfect design. Once we get a design that we like a lot, then we can just go ahead and build it. I don't want to like build a design that I don't really like, because it's going to take me forever to get the materials and stuff. So yeah, there's that. Okay, I actually forgot to switch over to the 1.8 snapshot, so I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to be back with a couple of block choices that we could use. Check this out, guys. Minecraft 14 Week 02C, the newest and latest snapshot. Latest and greatest. Let's build a house. What do you say? Alright, so I'm going to show you at least one color palette that I actually saw on the Minecraft Reddit. Now this looks incredible to me. I am so impressed by this. It's fairly easy to get materials, but like combined, these blocks look absolutely incredible. Like just wow. Okay, so if we would stop lagging and actually load the world, thank you, I would show you. Sheesh. And everything's beeping at me. Don't beep, I'm trying to do stuff. Okay, let's see. Building blocks. Check out this. Polished granite, polished diorite, and polished andesite. Wait, let's see. Granite, right? Diorite, and andesite. Okay, these are the three new blocks added in the Minecraft 1.8 snapshot, and they look kind of awesome. My favorite, I think, is the granite, followed up closely by the andesite. Pretty sure this is going to be a great contrast block and accent block. What is this? Diorite? Yeah. Okay, but granite. This is one of our three materials that is going to go awesomely. Alright, let's see. We're going to need, I think it's dark oak wood planks. Maybe it's spruce wood. Let me check. Which one goes better? Maybe I should get out of this resource pack. What do you say? Yeah, that might be a good idea. Okay, go away, resource pack. We do not need you nor want you. Oh, poor guy. Alright, let's see. Is it spruce or... I'm thinking it's spruce. Okay, so although dark works better. We're gonna go with dark. And then we need some clay. Let's see, we're going with the, what color is that? That is the light gray stained clay? Maybe cyan. It kind of looks brown. Brown stained clay. I think that's right. Okay, so this is one color palette that we may use. Let's see, I think it goes just like this. Not there. You don't go there. It goes kind of like this, and these blocks look really good together. I think. This is like the good contrast block, and these are the main building blocks, so that's one palette that we might use. Of course, if we were going to go for a modern type house, then you usually have the same sort of thing, which is quartz goes well with cyan stained clay, and spruce wood. That's another very good color palette. Let's see, we're gonna need some water. Water is my favorite thing on a new world, simply because you can do this. And, well, that time it failed. Never mind. Sometimes it's good for clearing grass. That's what I was going for, but it didn't really work that well. Well, down there has no grass now, so thanks a lot. Okay, so this is one possible color palette. Let me get some signs. This is a very good color palette for modern builds. Moderns. Wait, go back up. Fix it. There we go. Modern. This one is kind of a, I want to say medieval. Wait, E-I-I-E. Vol? It's E-I. There we go. I have no clue. I think that's spelled completely wrong. Let's see. Abbey/church. That's kind of what this is reminding me of. Medieval is spelled wrong, I know, and it's bothering me too. Don't worry. We're both bothered by it. I just can't be bothered to make it right. Pretty much. Okay, we're gonna have to do a little bit of terraforming here too, as well. Okay, so we have this color palette, this color palette. Let me think. If we were gonna do like an abandoned 1930s motel, right? Kind of like the gangster Chicago. I don't know, I've never been there. Gangster Chicago hotel type thing, 1930s, okay? Try to picture that. I'm thinking we would want a rundown type of industrial look. Let me think, what kind of blocks would work well? Maybe andesite, honestly. It's kind of new block. It works very well for rundown stone. We're going to need, okay, so this would be a possible block. Stone is a block for, I'm thinking this is going to be like a stone type of thing, so let's go ahead and do this. Stone bricks is going to be a big one, combined with slabs, I think, as well as occasional cobblestone. Kind of the classic, let's see, let's just do a little bit of a color palette here. Let's see. There is a little, these are good base blocks. There's a bit of contrast here. This one has a little bit of brown, yellowish brown. Kind of looks like a little bit of maybe some moss. Kind of looks like a very slightly mossy version of this stone. A little bit more refined, but then broken down afterwards. Kind of what that looks like. Stone brick is another good block. Let's see. Accents are stone slabs usually. Kind of like, get out of here. Kind of like this. This is a very plain, very plain type of thing. And if we were using cobblestone as the occasional, like, broken down part, I guess this is another, and this would be a very bland, plain type of build, type of color palette here. So let's see, this is going to be industrial slash, let's see, rundown. There we go. Put a slash behind industrial. There we go. So that's kind of what that is. So there's 3 color palettes that we have to choose from. I really like this one, and this one is pretty cool as well. This would work well for a rundown type thing. That kind of works. Alright, so we have a couple of color palettes to choose from. I think we're going to try to build one house from each of these. Starting with, I don't know, let's go with this one. This color palette right here. So let's clear our inventory, and we are going to choose this and this and this. Okay, and I think we might want some of this as well, just for a little bit of accent. It's a nice light block. Glowstone is going to be good, and What else? I don't really know. I think we're going to leave it at that for now. Now, this looks like it would fit well into a roofed forest type biome. That's kind of feeling like what it would fit well into. So I'm going to kind of find a place in the middle of the roofed forest, kind of like make a little clearing in the middle of the forest, and then build this kind of, this palette would work well for like a, kind of like the wizard's house hidden in the forest, like maybe right here. We clear this area right here and we build a house covered in vines. Yeah, we're gonna need vines, that's for sure. Covered in vines, kind of like overgrown, foliage everywhere, lots of leaves. Put it right there, kind of make it tall. That could potentially work very well. I think we're going to, yeah, I'll just clear an area and then we'll start building. That's about the best thing we could do. Sounds good. Alright, so this area is now clear. Notice how I made very, very little room. I want this to feel kind of like the forest is taking it over. Kind of like the forest is reclaiming the land, right? So that means that we're giving ourselves very small amounts of room. And we can kind of play with this as we go on, but I want it to really feel like the forest is kind of taking over. I think that would make for a very cool feel. Also, right here we have this lake, and I'm gonna make this a bit deeper, I think, but there's potential to use this lake kind of like as the wizards, because we're gonna have like, it's a wizard tower, right? And potentially we would be the wizard if we choose this design, but kind of have like this lake be our water source, kind of. That sounds like it would work well. And this new music, man, this new music. I think that's the seed for this world, in fact. Yep, it is. Okay, so we're gonna clear a little bit of land here on the ground. Try to terraform this just a little bit. I think kind of like this. Alright, that is looking good. Let's kind of bring this back. Okay, so we have this much room. Let's see. Good enough, good enough. We'll just leave it. We have this small amount of room, and I kind of want to build maybe I'm kind of thinking a wizard's tower. By the way, how I cleared this is kind of cool. I just put a fire down like right here, boom, right? Like right in the middle. I let it spread a little bit, maybe for 2.5 minutes, then you just toggle downfall, kills all the fire, then you can just clear the remaining trees and kind of, get the edges worked out, make the edges look natural, and then you get this nice, you can kind of select the size of your clearing basically by just letting fire selectively and then using toggle downfall to extinguish it all. Kind of interesting concept there. Alright, so I'm kind of thinking we do not exactly a tower, but a very tall building. That kind of sounds good. I don't know, like a tower would fit well here. I just want to say that. I want to throw that out here. A tower would work well. It would work well here. We could do kind of like a little square building that goes up. Okay, I guess we'll just start building. Okay, so I have a couple of ideas. I'm kind of thinking like a tower. One main area, kind of like one main tower with little towers coming off of it. Kind of. Or maybe like a square house, kind of with like the crazy roofs. I think I'm just going to do a little bit of a time lapse here so you can see kind of like how my design process goes. So I'm going to give you a time lapse now. It's basically going to be me placing and then breaking a lot of blocks. Basically, I keep nothing that I do until I get something that I love. So let's get this started. This should be pretty cool. Alright viewers, well here we are, and I just kind of want to show off what I have done really quick. So, this house, I don't know about it, it's kind of weird, I've never done anything like it before, or at least built it. So, the front, I don't know about the front, I'm not sure, that's the thing that's bothering me. These two windows here are kind of, I think they're okay, they're kind of messing up though. It feels like they don't fit that well. I think it should be okay though. I need to get a cobblestone path up in here. But back here we have the side door, and this leads straight to, I want to put grass there. This leads straight to the pond where we can get water, kinda. So there's that, that's good. Now what this house is going to be is very, very small on the first floor. It's tiny in here. And we're going to have to do some sort of efficient packing thing to try to get things to fit. But we're basically going to have a ladder going up, and the upstairs is going to be huge. We're going to have another big layer, like the farther up you go, the bigger the house gets. And we're going to have crazy wings of the house, like extending off kind of into nothing. Just kind of sitting there, kind of chilling, doing nothing. And I think it should be pretty cool. This side is okay. The windows turned out okay. Actually, hold on. Let's see if we can make them... If we make them taller, kind of like this, so that it matches on the top and bottom. How's that look? Like that. That looks okay. Yeah, that looks okay. I like this part. This part is good to me. I think we might want to make this taller here. Although it might not work with the door being short. Yeah, that doesn't work as well. So, each side is different. I mean, I can't really... There's no pattern here. Because I could do like this, right? I like that little tiny window design. Let's try doing a little window here. Kind of like this. How's this look? It looks a bit better, but then the roof needs to come down a little bit lower. It looks like you need to have something here. Kind of like right there. Yeah, that would look good. I wonder, if we put like, our granite, if we put that right here, it looks a bit flat on the top then. But it doesn't look that bad. If we get leaves growing up in here, right, and we get some vines, I think it's gonna look a lot better. Cause like right here, I think where this wood is, we're gonna come out a little bit, kind of like this, and make this a bigger layer. I think that's a good plan. I think it is. But I don't know, like we could leave this here or we could take it out. Really, either way. I guess we'll take it out and just put these back the way they were. But I don't know, we're gonna have to do something on the front. If you guys have any suggestions, then be sure to let me know, so I can try to fix this, because it's a bit weird right now. But so far, this is looking okay. This is a good start. So for our first house, this is a good start. We can definitely work with this, and we will work with this in the next episode. So hopefully, I can catch you then when we can continue building. I think this side's good. We're gonna put a leaf there. And we're gonna get like, let's see, leaves. I'm not playing in fancy textures, so that's kind of interesting, but I'm gonna kind of go like this a bit. Here, let's do this. Put it in fancy. There we go. We're gonna kind of get leaves growing all around here, and that's gonna add a lot, I think. This kind of feels like it might be good, maybe. I might want to change the granite to something a little bit less white? I don't know. We're just gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see, but like back here we can do this, get vines, you know, get some vines like that. That actually looks pretty good. Kind of like that, that works. And yeah, we're just gonna have to get like some kind of leafy things going. We could even cover the window a little bit here. Kind of like that. We basically want it to look like the house is kind of overgrown, right? That's basically what we're going for here, at least with this build. Yeah, that's a bit better. Let's toggle the downfall. Thank you. And we'll get some glowstone. And try to light this up a little bit better before we end the episode. That can go there. And we can... I just got rid of my glowstone. There we go. Got my glowstone back. We'll put some there and fix this. Kind of like that. Okay, so we've got a good start. We should be able to work with this. Let me just fill this whole thing in. We don't need it. I might get dirt here later. I think I will. Okay, so yeah, we're going to work with this. We should be able to. kind of get the overgrown look going. This is the front entrance, by the way, and this is the side entrance. And I think it's looking good. I like this part right here. I like that. I like this house. I think we can do something here. So I will catch you in the next episode. Hopefully it will work out well. And yeah, it should be good. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day. I've been Talai. If you did enjoy the video, then a rating would be appreciated, preferably a positive one. Wow, I totally nailed that. And I will catch you in the next episode. Say that. I've said that 3 times. Goodbye.